Y'all ready to dip?
JB Reacts back here with another Saturday Night Live. I hope y'all having a great day, whatever time of day it is. Just make sure y'all enjoy the day. Um, Make sure y'all check the descriptions and the links. I have a couple other channels. I also have a Discord. Make sure y'all tune into to all those links. Make sure y'all tap in with the Discord so you can join the community. I'm gonna go ahead and pass it over to Let Her Be Great.
What's up, YouTube? This your co-host, Let Her Be Great. You can find me on all social media platforms at _ Let Her Be Great. Today we will have a few new guests on the panel. We're gonna introduce Miss Truly Star. How you doing? Thank you for joining us.
I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm good. You want to introduce yourself to the panel?
Yeah, my name is Star with 2 R's, not one. Uh, my birthday coming up too, y'all. July the
Okay,
15th.
turn
I'll
up.
be big
Happy
40.
birthday.
Okay,
Okay.
Auntie
Oh, you don't look
status.
40.
Oh yeah. We got 40.
Yeah, that
My
that
knees
black
my
don't
knees
crack.
cracking though, but you can't tell.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
But
we
Mine
can
broken
tell.
down. Oh,
Okay,
damn.
we got just Brett.
Hey y'all. Y'all know it's me
Hello.
returning.
What's
The
going on,
original
Brad? How you
the
doing?
original Brett. Hey y'all. I'm sorry, let her be great. And JB, thanks for having me again. Y'all favorite
Yes,
brave
ma'am.
face is back. Y'all can follow me on
Awesome.
Instagram and uh, YouTube at just_Brett, 2 underscores, or if you know the podcast.
Okay, okay.
Okay, we got Mac Mall.
It's your boy
It's the
Mac
man.
Mall, CEO of Not the Shop Podcast. Make sure y'all tune in to my lives on Mondays, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And thank y'all for having me on the panel. You already know it's a treat when players meet.
Yes, sir.
Always,
Appreciate you for
always.
coming, brother.
Red Pill Crip.
What up? What up? Y'all already know, man. It's your main man, Red Pill Crip. Holla at me on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, all that, YouTube. I do skits. I speak the real, and that's what it is. Holla at your boy.
Yes,
I
sir.
appreciate you for coming,
Hey, this
Red
man got
Pill.
an
Thank you for
A1
having me.
setup in his spot, man. This man got a studio set up in there. Don't let
Oh,
this
Official
dude
snap.
fool you,
Tyler
man.
Tyler Perry studio setup.
Hey, for real, this man got a
No dresses. We
goddamn
ain't got no
bunker.
dresses over here.
Yo, go ahead and shout yourself
uh,
out, Mark.
What's going on, y'all? My name is Mark, also known as Young 58. Just
Yes,
chilling. Follow
sir.
me on IG, Mark Sings 1966.
There we
Yes,
go.
sir.
all right, thank
Appreciate
you
you for
for
coming.
coming.
Yo,
Thank you for
this
coming.
stream is gonna be very unorthodox. I'm in Mexico right now on vacation, so I didn't have a lot of things set up, but wifey definitely helped out. Let Her Be Great definitely helped out. So this stream is gonna be kind of unorthodox, but we're gonna make it do what it do. The show must go on. So how everybody week going? I just want to start it off with that question.
It's good.
The week is
Good.
marvelous.
If I hear
Busy.
another
All right.
goddamn firework, it ain't gonna be marvelous.
Oh,
Yo,
girl.
they've
Fourth
been
of
keeping
July
you
is
Brad,
up.
where
over.
you at? Brad, you in
I'm
the
in
hood.
Philly. I ain't in the hood. These mofos just buy every firework there is known to man and think that they supposed to
Everyone
Yeah.
roll them up from
possible.
4th of July to the end of the
Woo.
year. No, they should have blew all the
Okay.
motherfuckers up.
You know they go on for the rest of the weekend. It ain't just
You
one
know,
Yeah,
day.
Yeah.
you gonna hear
People's
that all the way
birthdays is a
until
week long. Holidays
it's
is a
so
week
annoying.
long.
Like it's
I'm
so
just
annoying.
saying.
Got my dogs in here
yeah.
balled up in the corner because they scared.
Hey,
Shoot the
but I want
damn
to say
dog.
so. Hey, I want to say something real quick outside of Fourth of July. All right. So I'm in Mexico, and it's crazy. Like how they always say like Mexicans is like the hardest working people. If they like the hardest working people, why when you look at like all the neighborhoods, they all crappy. Like I don't get it.
Cause they don't be trying to spend all that money. They be trying to get they bang for their buck.
No, but you think about
That's
it, if
why they
you
all
like
be
if
living
you
together.
so, but if you super hard working, you would think that it would be like very developed, but it's really underdeveloped in these
They be
areas.
trying to
It's
keep
like
a
it's
low
really
profile.
poverty.
Well, see,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 'cause they all
JB,
outside the Home Depot around here.
they don't care about the shit we care about. They
Yeah.
poverty ain't what they house look like. They poverty is they house being broken up. Our poverty is not having a nice car with a single home. And but I got you know what I'm saying? Like
No,
they
I agree with
priorities is
you,
different than
Well, I don't
ours.
I
Yeah.
don't think that much money
but
circulates through Mexico like it does in the States. That's why everybody trying to come here because the dollars don't add up to the living. That's what I think. cartel runs Mexico. So if you ain't part of the
Yeah,
cartel, you ain't making a lot of money.
You broke.
yeah, boy, it's rough out here, bro. I ain't gonna lie. When you see like it's rough, and
The
we
cartel
not
own
like
all that shit.
it is rough, bro. You start seeing the areas, you like, where the hell am I? You know, but then you see
Right.
some areas is
But
very
that's the
touristy.
What part of Mexico are you in?
Cancun.
Mm.
Mm.
So
Cancun.
it's crazy.
How
Um,
the women? How are the women? Are they
I've been
like super friendly
I've been
when it
there.
the
comes to black
women,
men? Yeah.
The men are super
I
friendly
would
here. I
say,
can say that.
yeah, I would say the women are friendly for sure. It's a mixture, man. You know, you see a lot of different type of women. I'll say that. When it comes down to
Mm-hmm.
the Mexican community, you know, usually you look at some Mexican women, you think like, oh, like in the States, you be like, oh, that's how they look. But when you come down here, you see something, you like, whoa, you know. So it's definitely
Mm-hmm.
a big difference when you come down here. You really see how Mexican women look, you know. So, but no, it's
So
good.
what's y'all first excursion? What y'all doing?
We probably gonna be doing some ATV riding,
Okay.
doing something with the dolphins. We going to like an island or whatnot. So, yeah, man, we just trying to have a good time, just decompress, man, and just just go from there. That's all I can say.
Damn, y'all on the guys trip and y'all getting on ATVs and shit. That's what's up.
I want to ride one of
Yeah,
those.
man. Yeah,
We
man.
don't do that shit, man. When we go out of town, you already know we try to score a basket.
He said store baskets.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
this is crazy, man.
Ain't no ATVs, goddamn it.
You talking about
Yeah.
seeing swimming with dolphins? You can
How
swim?
how much have y'all been paying attention to the Diddy situation?
A lot.
A lot.
Been locked in.
Um, I'm about to try
Mm.
and get a clip queued up. It's not really details on the case, but it's a specific celebrity talking about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that queued up real quick. Give me
Man, I'm so glad Diddy free, bro. You know, the reason is because I'm tired of seeing us black moguls get took down like that, bro. Like, and I'm tired of seeing us black people go against us black moguls like that. And I feel like if Diddy was a white man who done all this shit for people, you know, I know he ain't paid people, but if he done all this shit for hip hop, if he was white, they would have had so many white people out there protesting for this man losing his life behind a relationship, you know. And people always Boosie was on Diddy's side. Nah, it ain't that. It's because I'm thinking about seven children. Y'all thinking about one person. I'm thinking about these 7 kids who been in my kid's position. Not knowing if your daddy gonna come home or not is a burden on the child. So all y'all was like, no, I'm thinking about them damn children, man. So man, I'm glad he's free, bro. You know, like I've been said, I don't feel he was guilty of nothing. You know, nothing but domestic violence. You know, but the court spoke, man, and man, I'm happy that dude children, man. I know his feeling right now, bro. I'm just happy for them children, man. So, you know, Diddy sit your ass down somewhere. That's what you need to do. Grab Stevie J and your children and get the fuck on.
Grab Stevie
Stevie
J
J
is
is
crazy.
crazy. Okay.
Hey, Boosie, hey, low key, Boosie hell for that. Yo, think about what he said. He said, I don't think he guilty of nothing but domestic
Domestic
violence.
violence.
You see how he threw that out there?
Say yo, you did
Hmm.
whoop her
Yeah,
ass
you
real
did
Cause
with
quick.
her
I mean
ass.
he did tell ass up. That's something that
Yeah,
can't be denied.
yeah.
No, for sure, for sure. I mean, he almost made the same argument that we was arguing about last stream with Vita about Black Hollywood and White Hollywood. You know, who's gonna take up for who when the person is wrong. But I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't feel like as much people say like throw Diddy under the jail. He really didn't do a lot wrong that we can actually prove. You know, other than the domestic violence situation. You know, there's nothing illegal about sex parties. Even flying a girl out, they try to make that illegal now, but even that's not really technically illegal if you fly a chick out to have sex with you. So I want to get y'all thoughts on that, on how y'all feel about, I guess Diddy getting off on two of the charges, or was it two or three of them? No, three, the three serious ones, but he still got two charges against him. How y'all really feel about the situation?
Free Diddy, man. He ain't done nothing wrong.
You
Even the
might want.
Yeah.
even the domestic violence part wasn't wrong, man. I'ma just keep it.
Not
I
some
don't
women. I feel like
I
some.
don't condone a man putting his hands on women, but let's just look at the
Hmm.
reality of the situation. If you come from where
Okay.
I come from, you know when you have two people that's a couple and it's
Okay.
drugs involved, it's gonna be domestic issues involved. Drugs and domestic violence go together.
Oh,
She getting high, he getting high.
oh,
It just is what it
okay.
is. I don't know one couple that was
Oh,
on drugs that didn't fight.
I feel
I'm
like
about to
he
get.
did Jay cut out?
Yeah, I think he did.
Don't worry about me. Y'all keep talking.
No.
Well, yeah, man. I feel like he ain't done nothing wrong, man. All he did was flew
I
some
feel
women
like he
out.
did.
He
The
the only
domestic
thing
violence
he
I
Why
think
he
he
guilty
feel
of
did
is
like
though.
being
why
freaky.
why you feel like how Star got Star got up and gonna spin the chair? How you
I
feel
want to
like
get something to drink.
how you
I
feel
don't
like
know.
he wrong,
I feel
Star?
like cause he a man, they let him slap out with so much. Like look at R. Kelly.
Yeah,
R. Kelly had, permission for most of the parents on certain things.
yeah.
And you know what I'm saying, how they did that. But did he just do
Well,
stuff? And there's people out there that kids that he don't mess with and they stuck forever with the stuff that he did, but they skipping over that part and they're doing the part where they see that was most important,
I'll
which is violence. That was it.
I'll
Like
say this. I'm not
I don't know,
saying it's right,
maybe because
but
I'm a
in
mother
the
and
in the
I'm a woman on certain things, you know what I'm saying? I see differently than a man to see.
two
Mm-hmm.
two parts of that situation. I understand where you're coming from, but when I hate to say this, it's not right. But when you add a lot of value and you have a lot of status in society, you can get away with a little bit more than other people can. I'm not saying it's right.
What did he get
And then
away
the
with?
second,
You're right. You're
well,
right.
I'm not. No, yeah, he really didn't get. Well, I'm talking about like, let's say all the sex parties and all that stuff. That stuff kind of gets swept under the rug when you're doing it, throughout the height of your career. You feel me? Whether it's drugs, any of that stuff involved, people are not really gonna pay attention to it as much. When you add a lot of value and status, that's really in any industry. The more value you add, the less flack you gonna take because people need you at that point.
Man, he ain't did nothing that a rich nigga don't do.
No, you're right.
You
No,
fly
I
some
agree.
hoes out, you pay them a couple dollars, you do what you do, and you send them home.
I
He
don't
ain't
think it's
done
that
nothing wrong.
simple. I don't think it's
No,
that
what
simple
about the other
though.
Yeah.
people?
It's
What
women
other
he has
people?
it's
What?
women he has taken advantage of though. It's not just women like Cassie who dated him and just went through a domestic violence situation. It's plenty of women that spoke up against Diddy and how he
Right,
took advantage of them. And I think
right.
it would be unfair
Hold
to
on, real quick.
them just to say, oh, he's just a freaky man. He's being convicted of being a freaky man when that's not the case for a lot of women who has had horrific experiences with Diddy due to the fact that he was on drugs. Maybe they weren't into drugs. Maybe they just wanted to be in
They
the same
was.
room. Maybe
How
they
do you
just wanted to be in the same room
But
and
that's
then
part of the
not
problem too. You have to be
What?
conscious of where you're going, who you're going to be around, what they get
right,
into. Because just because
Right.
right,
I come to let her be great house, and I think I'm just coming to vibe and drink some wine, y'all could be doing other shit. So I
right,
have to be conscious of who I'm going to be around, and it may not even be you. It may be your folks. You know what I mean? So it's like
right,
people get so like strung up on being in that celebrity circle, but when they're
right.
in that circle, want
Hey,
to
babe.
tuck tail and run. No, you there. You dealt with the shit that's in that circle. If you
Yeah,
don't want no parts of it, don't go.
I don't like the fact that how they say he manipulated them and all that. Because if he did all this right at the point that it happened, those women
Hello.
was obligated to call the
Is there
police
any
and
people
report
comments
what
in this room?
happened immediately. But instead, they played along. And when the well dried up, now everybody want to turn on him. I don't agree with that. Now, if he forced anybody against their will, he's absolutely wrong.
Wrong
But
for that,
these
yeah.
people that's playing, they participating until it get bad. I don't rock with that shit. That's bogus as hell.
Yeah,
Because
because had it
all
not
them went
become
to
a
the
big thing,
parties,
nobody
they
would have said
all
nothing.
participated, they all did drugs, they all had sex. So
What
what's
you
the
say,
problem?
Brad?
I said, had Diddy never got caught, beating Cassie or trying to beat her, and this never became a case, it would have never been a case. So all those people that are speaking up now, they are like, oh, he took advantage, blah blah blah. Y'all could have spoken on that yourself. Y'all didn't have to wait for it to become a thing, and they trying to take Diddy down for y'all to then jump on. I don't want to say on the bandwagon, but y'all just jumped on it. If I'm a say some shit about somebody, I'm gonna say it. I don't care if nobody else on the panel says it. I'm gonna say it because
You
I'm not
don't
gonna
feel
sit
like
back.
maybe they possibly were intimidated by his status, or maybe they had to
That's
sign
what I was about to
NDAs?
say.
Hell no, they was
Intimidation.
getting
Don't put
paid.
yourself in those spaces. So maybe it's just me, but I'm not going in no space. One where I feel like I can't be me, and two where if some shit go down, I feel like I can't speak up for myself.
Right.
Well, guess
Intimidation, my
what? But
ass.
guess what though? Let's not play dumb about the situation, right? When we talk about people playing victim, remind you, all this shit didn't start because he whooped her ass. All this started
That's what I'm
because she didn't
saying.
get no money. And then the tapes came out about them. Them tapes 10
Exactly.
years ago. It did not,
Hey,
it them
Ash,
tapes did not come
Ash.
out and
Yeah,
ruin
I'm
Hey,
her.
about to I'm
It
about to
was
bring up
because she wanted
2K.
some
hold on.
money.
I'm about to bring up
Okay.
2K.
And Star, I get what you're saying too, because I'm a mom too, and I'm a woman. So when it comes to the
What's
kids,
up,
see,
2K?
What's up, y'all? How y'all?
no, absolutely not. So
Well,
R.
shout out
Kelly,
to you,
What it
you
2K.
can
do,
rock,
man?
buddy, but
Uh,
you can
So
rock,
I
buddy,
want.
because that's crazy.
That's why
And them
I
parents
want
need to be the fucking jail too.
to. That's what I said.
The parents need to be under the jail with him because that's crazy. I'm never selling my child. Like what?
Nah, but
Yeah.
let's call it what it is, man. Cassie, she deserved that ass whooping. I'm with Mac
Yo,
wholeheartedly.
you feel
Nah, listen,
Hey,
bro.
let me drink my drink today.
2K came on here with the
y'all
shits.
need some
Gun
wine.
cocked
Goddamn,
and
So
Duke, you
loaded.
it
ain't
is
right.
what it
You got on a
is.
lot
Nah, she an
tonight.
opportunist, bro. Let's call it what it is. Cassie is a habitual cheater. She cheated on Ryan Lester with Diddy. Cheated on Diddy with Kid Cudi. Cheated on Diddy with motherfucking the trainer. Turned back and cheated on the trainer for Diddy. Ain't no
Oh,
telling who else. Like,
she
bro,
been ran through.
But
sometimes
didn't
you
she deserve to get her ass whooped up?
hell yeah.
No,
He
no, I
did.
don't
Like,
think
no,
no
So
wait a
woman
minute.
deserve
listen,
Wait,
that.
wait a minute,
Hey,
y'all
That
don't
could be
think he
somebody's
probably
mama. That could be your mama.
hold on,
Y'all
one
say
at a
that.
time.
But see,
No, I don't think no woman
hey,
deserve to get beat on.
one thing we ain't gonna do, a stud can't override my opinion. All right,
oh shit.
yeah,
Hold on,
like
hold on.
Uh-oh.
what you say?
Signal cut out.
Who a stud?
Oh, you ain't a stud?
No, I ain't. My name
Oh,
Truly Star. You need to get that right.
oh shit.
Yeah, you come on here judging me automatically. You don't know me like that, and I don't think it's funny.
My fault,
Yeah, that's
love.
my homegirl
Yeah, you
Are you?
card,
don't know me like
2K.
My,
that, and
my
you
fault,
be
Ash. My
and that's
That's
fault.
my
rude. That's
homegirl,
very
2K.
rude.
Yeah.
He done came,
Yeah,
hey, he
I
came
got
for the
Yeah,
juggler.
yeah.
I gotta do better,
I
man.
square
Dribble.
up.
It,
I square up behind mine, you know?
Off
well,
the
but hold on,
dribble.
but I get what two, but hold on, what 2K trying to explain though is that I'm gonna hate to say this, a lot of women y'all don't really understand our experience, and y'all don't understand how we got to experience y'all. So that's why y'all really not gonna think about the things that we say. Y'all not gonna internalize them and say like, this man might have somewhat of a point on how a man deals with women. Now I'm not condoning violence at all. I don't agree with it. If you gotta tool a chick up, you probably don't need to be there because it's only gonna get you in some serious trouble.
No facts.
But at the
Well,
same time, we have to discipline y'all to a certain degree, whether it be through words, whether it be through actions. It's gonna have to be some form of structure there, in a relationship with a man. I hate to say it, some way, form, or
hey,
fashion. It's
you
gonna
got
happen.
to understand
What couple
when
you know
somebody
that ain't?
take you out
When
of your when somebody take you out of a situation to where you know without them you not finna see this. Like you ain't worried about no bills. You got name brand stuff. You can't even spill all this. Respect is
Yeah.
just a commodity. Like when you start disrespecting people that's changing your life, you don't understand that it's just like a stepfather almost. So you go
Yeah.
through and you take care of them kids, and then they come up, oh, you ain't did nothing for me. That's the same equivalent to a woman disrespecting you when you ain't did nothing but change their life.
And
You
think
can't
about
just
it, like
disrespect
she,
me.
she, she cheating on Diddy with the help. Every
What the
time
heck?
she, every time she cheated on Diddy, it was with a nigga who he paid to come and help her.
Hmm.
Kid
Top of
Cudi,
that.
hey, listen, this Kid Cudi can help you write some great music. You tried to
Yeah.
so
run
you
off
don't
the
think that
shit.
was possibly her way out of trying to get out of the situation with
She was
Diddy?
trapped. She was
No,
looking for
she
Definitely
wasn't
wasn't
trapped.
she was
trapped.
looking for a lateral advancement.
If
Yeah.
you look at the ass whooping y'all saw, right? Do you think that was her first ass whooping? Girls ain't never
Hell
got
no.
beat like that. They first ass whooping.
Nah,
That's like the fifth. That's like the
Yeah.
fifth and sixth ass
yeah,
whooping
Right.
because
that
a
definitely wasn't
nigga
no.
don't
Yeah.
know if you could take it or not. So the first
Yeah.
time a nigga will push you, then
This
he
man
might
said
slap you. When
take
he
it.
get to
I
dragging your
did.
I
ass
pray
down the
don't get me
hallway,
like that, baby.
I'm
I
That was
pray.
when
the
you
that
get
was the
dragged
final
down the
So
warning.
hallway,
Man,
you used to
man,
that
what,
shit.
man,
so
that
let
wasn't
me
no
I
hold on.
What you
intermediate.
say,
told
Star?
Let's
That wasn't
What
I
you
no
say, Star?
intermediate ass
I
whooping.
live and I've been taught, but baby, I get that because I see how that happened and how she was used to it. You could tell she was used to it.
When
But
she
but but
balled
let,
up on
I
that
won't
floor, I
ever
said,
adjust my life like
let's
that.
be honest. When y'all catch y'all niggas cheating, y'all abuse us.
No.
nah,
mm,
Yeah,
Nah,
nah,
that's
everybody
I'll
ain't the
true.
let you
same.
go.
Everybody ain't the
Hey,
same.
I'll let you go. I'm not finna
When you
fight
got
no
too
one.
much
no,
to lose, you
nah,
got
he
no.
can't
Everybody
right.
ain't the
Bullshit.
same.
she'll get the punching you and
Hey,
shit. I block, but like
a
we let
block.
y'all get y'all shit off.
real shit,
Nah,
real
we
shit.
don't.
It's
I
a
don't.
reason.
Every woman don't do that.
Every woman
Every
doesn't
woman
do
ain't the
that.
Shit.
same. They ain't the same. Every woman ain't the
Well,
same.
most
I've
though.
been punched by
If
all
a woman
kinds.
was stronger
Brad,
than a
if
man,
you
y'all would
Brad,
beat
if
the
you
shit
had a
out of
I
man,
her.
if
think
you
you
caught a
deserve it
man,
sometime.
hold on,
Yeah, I probably did.
Your
hold
mouth.
on,
You deserve it
Brad.
sometime.
Yeah, you bitch, I be fucking up,
So
man. My fault
Every
start. I be
blue
fucking
moon.
up.
What
Every
you saying?
blue
Let her be
moon.
great.
uh,
Brad, have you ever hit a man because you caught him cheating on you?
Hell yeah,
Not
bro.
never. No,
Never.
I'm not a. I'm gonna put my hands on you type of woman because I don't
Mm-hmm.
want a nigga to put his hands on me either. Because if you put your hands on me, that's the first and last time you're ever gonna do that. Whether you lose
I
your life or you get ran down on, that's your two options.
And
But
you gotta
no,
go to sleep.
I mean I
But hold
I
on,
don't
hold on.
condone like no.
Let's
I don't
elaborate
give
though.
myself. I don't even like to
Right,
Hold,
play fight.
right.
hold
I
on,
don't even like
Brett.
to play
Brett.
fight because you're gonna forget or I'm gonna forget that we're playing and it's gonna go to the left. So no.
Hold on, Brett. Brett, have you ever did anything that you think was warranted for the, like,
To
damn,
be
he
hit.
got some
The B
patience.
hit,
Yeah.
Yeah.
for sure.
See?
My
There we
mouth
go.
crazy
See?
sometimes.
There we go.
For
I'm not
sure.
There
gonna
we
lie.
go.
But it's I
I
get what JB's saying about the you have to be disciplined some way, but putting your hands on a
mhm.
woman, absolutely, positively not.
But you just
So
said you
Not.
J
did
I'm
stuff
not
that
gonna lie. When I
warranted.
Not
was
so it's not I did things
when
that if with a nigga that would put their hands on me, probably would. Like I've been told, like, yo, I want to choke shit out you. I want to slap shit out of you because what you said. I get that. I
the
get your frustration and your
yeah.
anger, but you saying it is one thing. You acting on it completely fucking different.
But do you understand
But
how
you know
great?
what's
You
Oh,
see?
crazy?
absolutely. I understand it.
The,
I don't condone
Okay.
it, but I do understand it because as women, we antagonize the shit out of y'all sometimes.
Yeah. Do y'all
Absolutely.
understand how men react to disrespect though?
No, I
Yeah,
get
but
that.
Yeah, they
But
yeah,
that's
do.
I
again,
like
you
crazy.
have
to.
to have a certain level of control over yourself to not
Men
even
don't do
allow
well
yourself
with
to get to that
disrespect
point.
though.
Yeah, they
I
do. They
don't.
choose
But
not to.
I
They
don't.
do.
but Mac Mall, she
Be-
just proved that she has been owed a black eye a few times and didn't catch it.
Oh,
Niggas
the
got
black
temperaments out
lie.
here.
It's
That
crazy.
that real.
Yeah, niggas do got temper, and
She
I
been
got one
older
too.
few.
No,
Yeah.
we
I mean, because
we are the
the
bigger
some niggas I've been
person,
with
and
But what
before,
I'm
black
saying
eyes
97%.
too,
is,
and I just ain't
the men, it's
yoked they
okay
ass.
for men
Like,
to do that. But as soon as somebody do it to their mama, they want to go fight the other person. But why you gonna hit somebody else's daughter like that?
My
So
mom been
somebody
hit
do it to
Hey,
plenty of
your
times.
mama. No, I'm
who
just
Look,
mama been
saying.
hit plenty of times?
Mine, oh shit, we
Okay,
never
your mama
know.
been hit.
No, what I'm saying is,
We
all right,
weren't
if your
there.
mama
You know
call
what's
you and say,
well? Here, hold
okay,
on. Mm,
you get what I'm
no, go ahead. Go
saying?
ahead.
They don't like that, and then I look at things differently. When you have daughters, you don't look at somebody who hit your daughter like that, boy. You want to go shoot, kill stuff because your child called you, said, "Daddy, somebody don't hit me." What? Somebody hit you?
but
But
I'm gonna
star,
run
listen,
but
away.
star,
Check this
star.
out.
No,
I'm
Some
gonna tell
people
a
know
story
they.
after y'all get
Go ahead.
done. I'm gonna tell a
I ain't
story.
had it,
Go
and
ahead.
I
Let
thank
me just say,
God.
but
I
star.
thank
Let me tell
God,
you,
cause
when
baby,
you start when you become wise as a man, you understand if your sister, your mama, your daughter, if they are habitual shit starters,
yeah.
that if somebody black they eye, you was gonna expect that one day, and you're not finna just run up and just ride on somebody that didn't even deserve to whatever she
Yeah.
did to them, and he hit her back, bro. You got this is
well,
wisdom.
you right for you, cause on
No,
my
Okay.
no,
sibling
for
So
is
for
my siblings. I
us.
know how
uh,
my sibling is, so you're right. You got to know your siblings. I'm
Now,
gonna say
yeah,
that part.
Yeah,
it's a little
yeah.
different. If I got a daughter
Know your siblings.
who I know be hitting niggas, I'm not gonna react the same as is this the
right,
child that don't. You know what
right.
I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like basically, if one of my daughters say, "Hey, he hit me," and she the daughter that hit people, nah, baby, you got into a fight and lost.
Yeah.
Right.
You enticing the
Yeah,
situation at that
you
point.
weren't being obedient.
Let's rephrase it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
That's
got into a fight. Now I'm gonna
crazy.
come get you, and I might have a talking with this nigga, but we not gonna take it to the same extent I would with the non-violent daughter.
Facts.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I'm
So
saying.
you not letting it
That's
ride.
facts.
You just reacting differently.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
You
you
be more
got to.
Because
wiser.
their
Well,
talk
I
might
wanna, I'm a,
put some fear
And
under that
that's
let
daddy.
for
me
the
tell a
logical
let me
person to
tell a
do.
story. Let me tell a story real fast. Usually guys when they get older, they start understanding the male experience a little bit better. Like when I
There you
was a
go.
kid, I used to shame my dad for certain things he used to do. But when I became a man, I started understanding some of his actions and the way he moved. I'm not saying all of them was right, but I understood it. But I want to tell a story of my aunt. Man, my aunt, her husband, which is my uncle-in-law, he already passed away. But this man used to cheat on my aunt a lot. My aunt stayed throughout her life with him, and I was living with them in like my 20s at one point, and she said she saw him talking to a woman or something like that. And I'm like, at first it got me heated or whatnot. So I'm like, I'm about to go check my uncle and shit. And I talked to my brother about it. My brother was like, bro, why you about to jump in that situation, bro? She been getting cheated on forever. She already been in that life. You about to try and impose yourself on something that I aren't already accepted. And now she want to pull me into something damn near to get me fucked up for something that she already had done chose.
She just wanted
You know what I'm
somebody to
saying?
talk to.
And did that
No,
bring me to my
let me
next
not his
point?
Yeah.
dad. Yeah, I wouldn't have got involved either. Like, girl, you ain't
Brad,
going through this shit.
Brad, Ash, and Start.
Yeah.
Y'all need to stop treating niggas that cheat like terrorists, bro. Like y'all act like that's the worst nigga on the planet, a nigga that cheated on you, and it's not. It's not,
I think
bro.
people need to be more conscious of the type of person that they're with and the type of relationship or situation that they actually want. People,
Now,
a lot of people are so against non-monogamy, or just don't understand it. So when they get
It's
cheated on,
not
they like, oh
natural.
my god. Meanwhile, didn't you cheat on him like 2 weeks ago?
now it's like the
But when he do
ratio.
it, it's a problem,
Listen, I
or
hate
vice
when
versa.
women be like, well, just go talk to somebody who don't want that, and that woman is so rare. That's like 1 out of 100 women who accept you for a polygamous relationship. You
Well,
you have a
polygamous and
better
non-monogamous is two different things.
yeah. Well, you know what I'm saying. Who will accept multiple women? Like you got a better chance of finding a fucking Dragon Ball before you can
Oh shit.
find a woman who will accept that lifestyle. So when a
Right.
nigga do cheat, like what we do because we love y'all, we go the extra mile to hide
Why
it.
y'all always say that?
We do.
No, but that's
We
That's
true.
cheat on
true.
y'all. We cheat
We
But
on
y'all
y'all because
hide it
we
and y'all
love
so
y'all.
mad at hiding it because we
we
always
not bad
find
at
Yeah,
out.
they
hiding
gonna
it.
know. We
Y'all
gonna find
double
out either
y'all
way.
double down looking for it.
We always find
We
it,
find out
like,
either
or it
way.
find us. Like, it's
I'm
crazy.
gonna
Right.
tell
We ain't
you.
gotta be looking for
We ain't even got
it.
look. Like,
We
we
ain't
ain't
gotta
got
be
look
looking for
sometimes.
it.
Shit just
I'm,
be
I'm
finding
gonna tell
us,
you who
like
was
landing on
horrible
our
at it.
plate.
Your granddad, like this nigga had one job: take the number out of his pocket.
Your granddad.
Not
Take the number out your pocket. You know she do laundry. That nigga didn't give a fuck about your grandma.
I didn't
Yep.
even find out my granddaddy had another family till he died, and they
Oh
came to the
yeah.
funeral.
Yep. That's how it
another
So they
always
was
family.
is.
Damn.
Wicked.
notorious for doggone having other families and cheating. But
Was
you
you
would
a part
never
of the
know
real
about it.
family or the other one?
I was a part of the real family.
Are you sure?
The
Oh damn,
original
she was a
family or
Did
the
they?
side
second
family.
Yeah,
He said, did they find out
This is
about
side
you or did
baby.
you
or
find
you
out
find
about
out about
them?
no,
them.
we found out about them at
Yeah, you
my
got that
granddaddy
side baby in
funeral.
you, man. We can't be fake.
Hey, it's so crazy because I come from a side bitch.
Listen,
Dang.
hey, it be like that, bro.
Dang.
My grandma, my great grandma, man, that's how we got all that land and shit. But he had my great grandfather is French and he was married and shit. And my great grandma was his side bitch. He had
I
6 kids with
man,
my grandma.
you know everything I
And,
just heard you say.
Mm.
Your great grandma was a great person.
Facts.
yeah,
Okay.
She
Facts.
was a nigga of peace.
yeah.
Yeah.
2K.
Hey,
Nah, facts though.
that's
Outstanding
facts.
Facts.
characteristics.
Hey, we got 72 acres of land in Mississippi inherited from him.
Come
You
on.
see what that vagina do?
Shout out, granddaddy.
You see what
Right.
that piece do?
Yeah.
Right.
That's just what it was. Like step, like I hate calling them side bitches because it's such a derogatory term. I look at them more like intern because basically you just waiting on somebody to step down that's high in the company. Like if the CEO step down, she'll get the promotion she deserves.
Right.
It ain't
Okay, slow.
yo.
Fired.
Listen, your granny, she going wrong. The other woman just beat her to the spot. She met her first. That's all it is,
Let me
bro.
ask you this: in today's age, do you feel like stuff like that should be on? You think guys should not focus on trying to create multiple families? I know back in the day they did it, but you think guys should start uh seeking, focusing on themselves opposed to always chasing cat?
I don't think niggas chase cat like we think niggas do. It's
Cause
just,
Okay.
you a nigga. Of course you can't think.
but yeah, you're right. Niggas don't think. But I don't think because
Damn, Star.
the majority of men I know, they work the majority of the time. Like
Yeah,
pussy
exactly.
is like extracurricular activity. But
It
it's
is.
just
That y'all love.
yeah, that we love. It's just show. Like, oh, here
Okay.
go, you know what I'm saying? I don't think
So
most
since you
niggas are
said
horror
that,
dogs.
so ladies, okay, so let's say if guys work a lot of the time, and let's say he end up getting it presented to him in the form of a package or a present, should that guy take the opportunity if he, mainly just works all the time? Should he act on the opportunity if it gets
Is
handed
he
to him?
single?
Is he single? Yeah.
No, he's in a relationship.
Okay to
So
know.
he's getting it from somebody else. So this package is from a different
Yeah, and
person.
it's more offer. Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's
So
easy.
this
It's not
package,
something he
this
got. He's
package
not
coming
working
with
for it. He's not
accessories.
chasing it.
Yeah. It's basically pussy to go. You just pull
Yeah.
up, get it, you out of there.
Pussy to go is crazy. 2K, you and
Should
these
he should
terms
he
tonight.
should he act on it or should he avoid it?
He should avoid it.
He should avoid it if he's already in a
But that pussy might come
relationship.
with some other shit because
That that,
it's to
that
go.
pussy coming
If
with
it was to go for
accessories.
him, who else you think it's been to go for?
Listen, bro, just like y'all like a lot of high heels and a lot of bags, niggas like variety too.
I don't.
Anytime you see a nigga go to the store, he get the variety pack of boxes. He never buy one of the same thing. He always get the variety pack. And we like women just like that.
Which
Like,
variety pack he
Yeah.
grabbing? Because
And I
it's
And
different.
I and
I
I'm
hate
gonna
this.
agree with
variety
you.
packs.
I'm gonna agree with you. I'm
now,
gonna agree with you on that.
it's nothing against you, but let's say you his wife, right? And you're a great wife. But today he might want some project pussy today.
You talk about something.
You know,
That's why I
I'm gonna
said
agree with you
come
project.
with
on
Yeah,
that.
a
I'm
Cause
following what you're saying, but from experience, it's cool
And
when y'all do it, but y'all chest cave all the way in when a woman do it.
yeah,
like
because
a
y'all
Capri
it's not
You
the
Sun.
don't supposed to
same.
do it.
It's not the same.
Thin,
Star,
like
what you
It's not
say?
the
Like a
same.
Capri Sun?
thin,
Like a Capri Sun.
like crumble.
so
That
listen,
shit.
So it's not. Listen, if we
It's
going
stuck
if
all
we
the
going to
way
do
up.
it,
That's
let's be fair
funny.
on both sides of the coin.
Brad, let me break it down to you so you can understand.
No, baby, I
Because
understand. I've been on
no,
both
no, no,
sides
no.
of the
You
coin.
obviously you don't. I'm here
Come
for
on,
your
talk
understanding.
your shit, 2K.
When we become one, we are a union, right? So I'm technically not cheating. It's both of us over there fucking the shit out of her. But
Mm.
and that's okay. But when you getting fucked and we're a union, first of all, you making me gay, and then you
What
getting
the fuck?
dominated.
Cause
You
he
getting
watching. He don't
dominated.
even want to watch that. He don't even
You
want to
getting
watch it.
dominated, bro. You letting a
Mm.
nigga
He's got a
fuck.
point.
You letting a nigga dominate my
What part of
shit
that making you gay, 2K?
because we
Nigga, you got
won.
him. You double dipping.
But
You
guess
What
what
part
though?
of that?
But
No.
guess
no,
what though? Even when he
Ash.
did that,
What?
even when he did that, he made that happen. Guess what? Men like to sneak around. If you have a threesome right now, they still sneak around trying to get that girl number and sleep behind the
Nah,
back,
I don't
the girl
believe
back.
in threesomes. That's supervised cheating. If I'm gonna
Yeah,
cheat,
yeah, but they do it. And
I'm going.
Man said
what I'm saying
Come on,
is,
supervised.
boss, get a
No,
wall. He's gonna cheat.
I do not subscribe to supervised cheating. I'm not doing a threesome with my significant other. That's just no, because you can't even fuck her the same.
you can't.
You can't.
Because you might like it more than your own person.
It ain't that. I ain't worried about his pussy. It's at the end of the day.
No, not
And
to men. Ain't
Yeah.
everything. You
no,
right. Because
listen.
they sleep with anything that's walking. They got a big butt, they going to sleep with it.
See,
They got
Star.
a
This
big
why.
butt. Can you call me? They got a
See
big
that.
butt. Ooh, you got a man. Oh,
See
okay.
now you step in the studs territory again because you trying to
No,
tell these.
I'm just
No,
saying.
I'm
I'm a
just
woman.
saying.
I
Stuff
done
is
had a man
crazy.
and a woman,
But
and it's no different.
No,
I done had a
I
man
was
and
about
a
to
woman,
ask you, like,
and I
what
could get
I
any
was about to
man
ask
and
you,
a
Star,
woman. What I'm saying,
what you prefer, Star?
me,
Just curious.
which
Yeah, what you prefer?
truly a man can't handle me. So shoot, a
So
real
Why you
man.
say
2K
I
he
was
can't
want
right
handle
to,
in the
you?
but
beginning.
so
You
you
is
is
a
a stud.
stud. So you
Everybody
is a
say
How
that.
you
stud.
can't
Oh,
be
I'm not a
capping now?
stud. You know. Hold on. Do you know the definition of a stud? Since you run your mouth, because you might be the
I,
stud. Do you know?
I'm just saying.
Hey, I ain't trying to do this,
Yeah.
man. Look, I ain't trying to do this.
What happened to her camera? What happened? She was
Hey,
finna go in.
I don't know. She
she was
went
talking
out.
to
Yeah,
a
come
real
back.
man.
I need my dog to come back because she was ready to tell
Yeah,
TT
hey,
She
at
was
his
come on.
finna
ass.
start lying.
You
I'm
That's why the
curious.
camera went out.
now, Ash, you let her get that shit off.
No, Star
Yeah.
was about to tell you a 3-bedroom, double wide, extra large trailer.
Man, listen,
Goddamn.
I got that
I
smoke.
don't believe it.
Asshole.
I don't
But
believe
what
it.
I was saying,
To end off, I was just gonna say to end off the Diddy situation. Anybody against him getting free?
I mean,
Nah.
after the evidence presented and all the things that that he done experienced through the trial, bro. At this point,
Yeah.
that man they trying to persecute that man for being overly freaky. Now, if he did do some things to some women and he just got away with it because enough evidence wasn't presented, I don't fuck with that.
Okay.
But I do whatever.
Nobody got
We don't
tired
know.
of putting the
We
Trump
don't
to
know.
go.
We don't
Nobody
know
did that
what.
shit.
We
man.
don't know what Diddy done got away with. Diddy is a powerful man.
but
and
that
it
ain't what he was
no
on
telling.
trial for.
But
Yeah.
that's exactly what I'm saying. I said for whatever he got tried for and he got off with, cool. But at the same time, we all know celebrities do some fucked up shit to women and they get
Okay.
away with it
Yeah.
because of their status.
Like what?
So
Like
I feel
what? What's
bad for the women.
what's an example of a
But
woman getting done dirty by a celebrity?
I
What's
would-
an
Bill
give me? I
I'm
want to
gonna
know an
Cosby,
say,
example.
Bill Cosby,
Oh,
drugging
come
women.
on.
He was using
man,
Benadryl, but look, they went to the room. It ain't he ain't tied
So
him
it's
up.
okay for a man to use
you,
Benadryl on a woman to take
No, it's
advantage of her.
not
That's what.
okay, but it's not okay to go to the
But that's
room like
not
you
an
had good
excuse
intentions.
either.
So you went
yeah.
up to the room to
See,
talk?
That's not a good excuse
You went
either.
up to the
It
room
don't
to talk?
matter. She could have went up to the
you
room to talk. She ain't expect to have Benadryl put in her damn
Hey,
drink.
I ain't gonna lie, Bill
no,
That's
Cosby.
she
not
didn't.
right.
Bill Cosby robbed the women of an experience. They wanted to fuck a broke nigga, but they woke up and didn't even remember. So I
Right.
It
get what
don't
she's
matter.
saying.
Like if a woman,
They
if a
wanted
woman
that
has
experience.
not,
He took that from them.
if a
I
woman
think
has
what you
not
saying,
initiated the whole what?
what you speaking on is no accountability. I would say
Yeah.
on the woman's behalf, like it's no accountability. Like you know
Why would
why
the
you
woman
at
have
Bill
to take
Cosby's room,
accountability for a
you at
man
Diddy room.
drugging her?
Hold on. I got a shirt for
First
this.
of
Hold
all, a lot of those situations are consensual. They're not just
So
getting drugged
you're
and they don't
saying
know
women
about it.
have
They're taking drugs
consented to
together.
being drugged
Yeah,
and taking advantage
absolutely.
of.
on. Okay.
Yes,
Look at
How
this
have
yes,
right
they
here.
yes.
consented to that?
Look at this shirt right here.
Yeah,
Because
I
women
need
like
that.
drugs just like
You
men
get
like
on
Whatever.
my
drugs.
nerves, Red Pill. You get
I
on my
like
It
nerves.
that.
comes
Get
down
back in the
to again,
car.
like
Get back in the
All right,
car.
I'm getting
it's
back. I'm
not
getting
putting
back
your
in. I'm
Where
hands
you
on
ready.
it.
at?
Think
In
about
we
Walmart
not
parking lot?
Hey,
No,
but y'all,
I'm chilling.
we ain't gonna act like it's one-sided though and say that only guys like to take drugs during sex or
right.
just to have a good time. We're not gonna sit right here and do that
but
because you know that's
No,
not the
we
case.
talking about in reference to the Diddy trial. So you asked the question about what we think about it. I
Bruh,
said,
the
okay,
women
he's
that are
being.
Mhm.
we need to
Go ahead.
thank Diddy though, because
Go ahead, bro. Ashley. I ain't gonna cut you off. Go ahead. Go ahead and finish because you said I'd be doing that. Go ahead.
I don't even want to talk no more.
not.
Uh-oh.
Oh
Go
God.
ahead, 2K.
So listen, man. We need to thank Diddy because Diddy was really on trial, freedom fighting for all of us, for men at least. Because injustice to freakness anywhere is a injustice to freakness everywhere. And
Yeah.
we got to start being smart because now if you call your favorite piece of puss over here and you get her Uber and you get her a little bread to get back safe and feel good about herself after she did all that nasty shit, technically you sex traffic. So it's
That's
niggas
true.
like Diddy is fighting on our behalf right now, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
He's a
said the
martyr.
same
Yeah.
shit because he ain't did
Yeah.
nothing but flew a bitch out and gave her a couple $. We all done
That's
done that.
Man,
it.
come on, we all getting
Mark.
indicted. They
And
got
it's
my
Mark,
pinky
you
on
was
the
all
about to
dance,
say something,
Mark.
Mark?
voluntary,
Mark, you was
man.
about to say
They
something?
doing it because they want to, cuz.
Man,
Shit
that's
crazy,
Hold on,
bro.
Mark was about to say something.
Hold on, we need to get back on this stud topic though.
Hold on, 2K. Hold on,
Oh yeah,
2K. Mark, what
we're
you
gonna
want to
get right
say?
on it. Are we going right back to it?
I think it's Mike muted. He ain't gonna let
Oh,
us
Mark,
go.
your mic muted.
Mark, you muted,
Ashley, you
buddy.
Mark,
can
your
unmute
mic
him.
muted.
You can unmute him.
Uh-oh.
You don't fit the 8. Oh
Can you unmute him?
No.
no, it's on his
That
end.
58
He
starting the
unmuted.
show?
He
That
He
unmuted.
that
got to
58 starting
unmute
the
You don't
show?
himself.
fit the 8. That's on you. He dropped that name in the
Yo.
comments. I was like, that's wow. Hey, Mark, you gonna have to come back in and come back. You gonna have to exit out and come
Yeah, you
back
probably
in.
have to leave out and come back in. Yeah. So while he does that, Miss Star, we
Yes.
trying to find out what you into,
Star, I need
what
an
you like.
apology, baby.
Huh?
I need an apology. I guessed it right.
An apology is
No, you
crazy.
didn't guess it right. Because let me
Okay.
tell you. Do you know definition of a stud?
There we go. But
Still
Yeah,
titties
no,
over that
I'm
shirt.
saying since you think you know it, I'll answer that question.
I mean, no. Okay, no, I don't
Because
know.
I'm not a stud. I'm a whole woman. I'm a whole woman.
Yeah, they
Which meaning
usually are.
I'm a woman. No, you right. They usually some of them ain't like the boy mean
I
they
thought
they
you had
they
to be a woman to be
they
a
they, they
stud.
want to push their breasts in. They want I do all, no. I chose my body. I do all that. And guess what? I don't have a real man right now. That's why I ain't got no man. I want me a man, not a man who's trying to be a man. I want a man to already come already symbol. That's why I ain't got no man right now.
How the fuck you want a real man, but you showing up, you presenting as a man?
It didn't. No, I haven't seen this man. You know, you didn't judge me like that. That's you.
No, like on a parent. Now, don't get me wrong,
No, I'm
Star.
on here.
I'll wear you
I
out.
really. I got on the shirt. What? Cause I got some dreads in my head.
No, Star. I'll wear you out. Like I know you a creamer, but as
I
you,
am, and I'm a
I
A
squirter.
know
what?
all
I'm a
studs
A
are
squirter too.
what?
a creamer.
Wow.
But listen,
Oh,
no, Star.
my
What I'm saying
Shayla.
is, for real, like you just present.
Yeah, this the day you catch me on. You catch
Yeah,
me on this day. I'm relaxed. I'm in the house. But when I go outside, and I step outside. Yeah, but I'm in the house relaxed. I ain't really doing that. I ain't pressing nobody who I'm
Star
pressing.
so
girl. Star is
so
the
you
with
I'm
the
a
sundress.
whole
girls when she
woman.
go
I'm a
outside.
woman out here. I'm a
You
woman.
Hold on,
I'm
you
not
know
a
what I'm
stud.
noticing? Hold on. Hold on. You know what's crazy though? I hate to say this, truly Star. This is starting to become an epidemic where you have studs that are trying to flip flop between being ladies and studs. I'm seeing it a lot now. I'm seeing like
See,
girls
that's
No, me
that
wrong.
are like
too. I know a
manly.
lot of
Hold on,
studs
I'm
that
seeing,
sleep with
Take
men.
everything out the dryer and put these in
and
there. I gotta get
they
dressed soon.
swapping over, and then they want to put a dress on and be like, oh yeah, I'm a girl today. I ain't no stud today, but then the
Oh
tomorrow they putting
no.
on the baggy jeans again. So it's kind of crazy. Like
you know how
I
you
I'm
always
trying
fix
to
baggy
get
it.
jeans.
in.
I like
I'm trying to get in
all
there.
my
Hold
clothes to
on.
fit me. Every last one of my clothes fit me. I don't do them sag. I don't no, my clothes fit me.
You know how you fix that, don't you?
Oh shit.
I wear 8.
When y'all go to the club, I make y'all pay the man and the woman
He
fee.
got to charge me.
Oh,
I didn't miss nothing
Y'all,
else.
you got to
Who?
pay the
He's
10. You got to pay the 10 for the
stupid.
niggas and the 5 for the females.
and one thing I
He's
ain't ever heard about is
stupid.
when I do
You
go
know,
out, the
before I
men pay.
go,
Right.
Oh, it's
it's my
real.
job. I would ship this shit
yo,
to
so
him.
the men still be paying for you?
Men pay. I'm a
Oh,
woman. What
sorry. Hey,
you
look,
mean?
I
she,
don't
hey,
remember.
Hey, hey,
But
Star
it's
got
hold
Star
on.
got
It's
them
a lot of
cakes on her
talking.
now.
hey, yeah, I'm just for
They
X-Star
got
to
them
stand
I'm just
up.
cakes on
saying.
her.
Give us a little spin. Give us a little tour.
It
You know
ain't
what?
showing
No,
me
you
the
know what's
number
crazy
though.
now? Hold
Let me
on.
see,
No, you know what's
Star.
crazy? The
Match the
studs
number.
want the studs
It
want the
keeps
same
saying that shit.
privileges
Hold up.
as the girly girls. Y'all
Pick
want to
one.
get
Is
paid
that
for it as
right?
well. Cause see, at
I
one
hope I
point,
picked the
dudes
right
ain't want to
number.
pay for your. Hey, red pill, bro. Your mic is on.
My
Your
papa.
mic on. Yeah. At one point, damn, I forgot what I was about to say. It's
No, they
it's
want
the
the same
girly girls that's
privileges.
getting. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. The studs now want the privileges that the girly girls getting. So you in the club getting drinks paid for. At one point, a dude see a chick with baggy jeans on, goddamn fucking shades on and shit. They like, nah, I ain't about to pay for that. But now I think y'all want that same opportunity to say, hey, pay for my drink too.
Well, I don't
But it's
sag my jeans and stuff. I keep telling you that my stuff fit me. I don't sag my clothes. None of that. I'm not no stud.
Star
But
Let
don't
us
dress
see,
like a
Star.
but
nigga.
how but
How many
hold
times I
yeah,
keep you
how it
saying the
look
same
though.
thing?
Star don't dress like a
But
nigga.
I
how
don't at
but
all.
how
And
it
I tell
look
you,
And
though.
she got
But
some
how it look
BBL.
though.
believe it or not, men got mad respect for me. No lie, real talk.
Hold
This
on.
is no lie.
Do you
They
Yeah,
got
we
got
on you
like
respect.
got on
I'm a
clothes right
whole woman
now?
out
Men
here.
respect men.
You got on clothes?
Men respect a real one. Then
Hey, but Star, go
You
ahead,
got
get up. Let's see the cakes.
what you want to see?
The cakes.
we need a
Look, if
confirmation.
I
if
seen you
that's a
lick.
if
I'm
that's a
telling, I'm
backwood, hey,
telling
if
y'all,
that
I seen you lick
I'm
the
giving
blunt.
y'all the
if that's a
confirmation.
backwood,
Star
right?
got
If
cakes,
that's a
bro.
backwood, then we already know what time it is.
Hey,
That
no,
backwood?
bro. Red pill.
No, I don't do backwoods. I like
Red
organic. I'm doing natty. It's a
red
natty.
What
It's
pill.
like
Look, bro.
what up? What
I
up, bro?
watched the
it's
roll of blunt. The the
Hmm.
the the tongue game was immaculate.
I
Get
lick
up,
it cause
Star.
I love licking women.
My nigga,
Get up, Star.
she rolled the blunt with one tongue lick here.
Facts.
Oh
You hear
damn.
me?
She was done. I watched her do it. I see you do it.
You
Y'all
trying to do it
Hey,
out of
y'all
Y'all are
trying to
class,
switch.
or TT?
outrageous. Y'all are outrageous. That is
nah,
insane.
Nah, we
Man,
peeping
What that got?
game.
What
oh,
that
Y'all
got
be
to
you
trying
got
to run
do?
all
What
that
that got to
shit.
do with the Diddy verdict?
Star
I,
a little
I thought you was on
360
Diddy
Star.
version too.
A little
Star, please show
360.
them the cheeks, cause baby, we ain't gonna
Come
get
on.
No,
mad.
don't show them
Black
the
want to
cheeks.
see it too.
Cause
Don't
I
show
want to
them the
see the,
Ash,
cheeks,
the
hold up.
Star.
Black
side,
want to see it
Let's
too.
see.
No,
and
hold on,
then
no. Go ahead, yeah, go ahead,
Don't
Tanya, go
yeah, show
ahead,
it to
Oh,
baby.
go
Show
don't
it
ahead.
to
show them the cheeks, Star. No, no, no,
I saw her be
Ash,
great. She said,
Ash,
"Hey,
chill,
no.
Man,
chill.
stop hating.
Here we
Chill.
go.
I know, Ash, you tripping.
What
Uh,
was that?
Ash, you on dirt, man.
Nah, cause y'all
Yo,
ain't
what are
about to
you
do my dog
doing?
like that. Y'all about to do
It's,
my
it's
dog
too
like that.
Like
real.
what? Hey,
But like I told you before,
we trying to
I ain't no
see if she
stud
is
though.
feminine as she say she is. We
She
trying to see
is
if she is feminine as
feminine.
she's.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Yo,
Star, you can't be.
hey,
Wait a minute.
what you
That drink kick,
doing?
whatever shot that was, we need to ban that.
Hey,
That was
hey,
for
You
Oh
can't
loco
be doing.
too.
Lord,
Hey, you
look at
can't be
May.
Hold
doing
on.
all of that pit now.
TK, did you
Star,
take
this
your headphones off
Now
or
we
did they
done. We ain't
fall?
talking about that no more.
Nah,
Hey,
we ain't talking about that no more.
hey, hey,
I'm
what's
live
your
tweeting.
IG?
That's a
Are
whole
you
woman.
convinced?
Star.
You don't. We ain't,
You
hey,
Are
ain't
you
talking
we
about
ain't
convinced?
that.
showing skin up here.
Are you not entertained?
I told you
Are
not to
you
show no
not
cheeks, bruh.
entertained?
We
No,
were talking about in the clothes,
we
man.
didn't ask to see cheeks. We just said do a 360. We never said see cheeks.
We want to
Hey,
see
Well,
you
their
know,
cheeks."
But
baby, this
Jesus
real.
you got to
Christ.
go over and beyond. I'm with her.
No, who gonna over and beyond?
let
It's
you
okay.
definitely went hella beyond on that one. Went a
I'm
little
not
too
saying
See,
that.
beyond.
don't
Now you
ask,
What?
treat
Hey,
good
we
don't
though.
see.
ask to see no cheeks.
Don't ask
That's
if
Not
you won't
the
Star.
receive.
That's Star. You can't ask Star
All
to
right.
see no cheeks.
Yeah, you gotta know me to know me. If you know me, you be like,
Yeah,
yeah, I ain't
you.
gonna ask for
That's
that.
why I said.
Like I
That's why
said,
I said. Don't show no cheeks.
we gotta keep it PG. There was just a
Yeah.
360. No
yeah,
skin
that was
showing. We ain't
Yeah.
doing all
crazy
that.
Y'all
right
put that
there.
Instagram in the back
Yeah,
chat.
Hey,
you ain't. Yeah,
add the
don't do all
tags,
that.
add the
Right.
tags, add the
Put your
tags.
Let
cash
Meanwhile,
app
everybody
up
else
check
take
now,
care.
our
nigga.
socials.
You done
We
did
gonna
some shit
go
now.
ahead. We're gonna go ahead and switch topics real quick. We'll go ahead and let the next clip play.
That shit
I'm
was
in
wild.
Mexico, so we probably gonna end it early. So I'm gonna
Here you
let
go.
next clip play.
Okay.
The problem is we don't have enough women disrespecting men. We don't have enough women humbling these men and putting them in their place. We need to start making these men feel worthless because they are. Okay? Call him a bitch. Disrespect him. Put him down. Make him feel bad about himself. Like, what's going on here? I feel like we're losing the plot. Like, I'm seeing too many marriages and too many people getting in these relationships. That's why these men think that they're the prize. Because y'all are putting them on this pedestal, making them feel like they're the prize. No. It's your job as a woman to put that man down and put him in his place. Treat him like the animal he is.
Well, you can get a booger out of
The
your nose.
problem is we don't have.
She sound hurt.
Yeah.
Add 2 inches of hair. I'm gonna need her to
When
stop.
you can dig in your nose from here, I don't listen to shit you be talking about. That bitch is busted and she just talking, bro. She just talking.
Just
And you
talking,
know
just
what?
trolling.
I think she trolling. The shit is so
Mm-mm.
astronomical and
How many of
stupid.
y'all would allow? How many of y'all would allow y'all girl to call y'all a bitch?
What?
Not
She can
even
say
me.
it,
To even ask that question is crazy because none of these men
Not
on
even
here.
me.
but we listen.
So
We
what's
don't.
y'all response? What's y'all response if a woman? Because I know a woman done called one of y'all a bitch at one point.
Yes, and
Yeah.
I can relate.
Sorry, what's your point? What happened
And
after she
when
called
she
you a
called me
bitch?
that, I automatically choke her. I got mad. It just
You
didn't sit right
choked
in my
her?
soul. Yes, I
Oh,
did.
so you a Diddy. You Diddy.
That
You
that
did.
day I
You can
was.
Diddy
be a
in the
Diddy too.
hallway.
That day I was. Because that's
I,
disrespectful. I
I'm
don't
not gonna
disrespect her
lie.
at all. I
It
don't call her
depends
nothing out the
on.
book. Even when she picked me mad, I don't do that. That one word just don't sit well with me. I don't. That's one word. So I mind my business, but I don't disrespect her at all. So when she did that, I
So
don't
you
know.
would
It
never
just
call a woman a bitch.
no. I haven't. Not one time.
I'm not
Truly.
gonna lie, y'all. Because
Oh,
niggas do
shit.
get called
It
bitch
make you
sometimes.
want to, but I didn't.
It depends on the severity of the bitch.
So
Like
2K, what's your limit?
if I can feel it when you
That's a
say
period.
it,
Feel
He
it?
said with
yeah.
some
Like if
razzle
you
dazzle, it's
if you
different.
be like, bitch, like I'm on your ass. But
So if it's real aggressive, if
I
it's real
I'll
aggressive and
probably give
you
you
feel a
two of
little
them.
you feel a little spit with a little wind behind it, you
Yeah,
mad.
I give you two. I give
Okay.
you two bitches.
Okay.
But if you hold that B, or you be like, you put your mama in front of bitch,
Oh man.
yeah, we gonna take it straight there.
So you
But yeah,
hitting her or you just gotta you gon' Probably like chin checker or choker.
Yeah,
What's your go-to?
I don't start off with the punch. Like
Choker.
it's levels.
Okay.
Really.
He
So
gonna hammer
now,
us real quick.
yeah. So right now, I like to do frogs. Now that's my thing.
Who?
Know what a frog is?
Yeah, them little bitches.
No.
Let me show you what a frog is. Okay. You grab a female by the arm and then you pinch it like this.
Oh yeah,
You will see that.
that's old school.
Yeah, that's a frog. It don't leave no marks. By the time she even called the police, it's already gone down and it hurt.
Oh, so you a smooth criminal?
Oh,
So
absolutely, bro.
It's
And
an
you know,
arm hickey.
my wife, she beautiful, so I ain't trying to be messing
It's a
up
what,
her face.
red pill?
It's an arm hickey with no mark.
You sound like you done gave them out a little
You
too
know.
many times. You done
No, I
gave it a
just
name.
You know, we
yeah.
no.
Nah, that's what you do. You kind of like I think Corey Holcomb said it. You said you gotta make your woman you gotta abuse her, but make it look like she jogged in glass, so it ain't no real
Man, Corey
visible.
Holcomb, first of all, that's the first mistake. That man hate any woman.
No,
Anytime
he
some
don't.
woman
Don't do that.
that
No, he
Don't
man,
do
don't.
that.
every
That's my
time he
Don't do
homie.
got
I
an
ain't finna let
issue,
you do that.
every
Yeah,
time he
don't
got an
yeah.
issue with in the
That's my
media, it's with
homie.
a
I ain't finna
woman.
let you
I
do
fuck.
that.
Why
You
he
fuck with
got
Corey?
why he got so many issues with
Yeah,
women
Corey
though?
from here. He from
He
Chicago.
from Chicago. That my
Yeah.
guy, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why
that's
he got
yeah,
so
that's
I used to hoop with him. We used to
why
play
your homie
basketball
got so
together.
many issues with women though?
He don't, bro.
Anytime he in the
you know,
media, he talking about a
He
woman.
don't,
He just
man.
tell the truth.
He tell
that's
the
it.
exact
That's just what
truth.
it is.
So what about
Jay,
you, Mac? What about you, Mac? What's your reaction or your response to a woman calling you a bitch, Mister?
It depends. It depends on the situation. If I'm out of the club and she a random girl and she tweaking and call me a bitch, I'm gonna walk away because
yeah.
she
Yo
tweaking.
girl, I'm talking about yo girl, not a
If
random
my
girl.
girl call me a bitch, I'm gonna tell her you got one more time.
There you go.
And
Warning.
one more time come, what happened after that?
Her ass got to go.
So you ain't gonna put your hands on her.
No, I got too much to lose.
If she,
I can't put my hands on a woman. I got too much to lose.
So
But she
you feel
definitely
like men that
I'm gonna make her ass hurt because she ain't gonna never see me again. And I'm gonna be with other bitches and I'm gonna make sure she see me. I'm gonna hit her at the juggler.
Especially when you're a real
so
one. And
man,
at what
what if
point
she
would you
ease
feel
another
like you
bitch
gotta put
out?
your hand on a woman? Hold on,
You,
2K. At one point
what
you
if
feel like you gotta put your hands on a woman.
I don't never feel like if younger me, yeah, the younger me, yeah, because I was violent with everybody, men and women. So it wasn't like I was just a woman beater. I was just a violent ass kid. But at this age, I got too much shit to lose. So I wouldn't even think about putting my hands on a woman. You just gotta go. And if you don't go, like I've done plenty of times, I call the police on your ass. They gonna make you leave. I'm
as you
calling the
should?
police because I done been. And the crazy part about it is to be totally transparent with y'all. I only put my hands on a woman maybe a few times, maybe 2 or 3 times, right?
Yeah.
But I've been
Mhm.
to jail for domestic violence over 14 times. And the
Was it the
crazy part,
woman?
yes, for a woman, because the crazy part about it is every time I put my hands on a woman, she was bogus as hell and she felt like it was justified because she was bogus. I went to jail for domestic violence from bitches lying because I was fucking other bitches and they just call the police and say I hit her and they come lock my ass up and I ain't even did shit.
Was
That's
you
the
at her
crazy
house
part.
or was you at your house?
No, here in Chicago, it's fucked that. All she got to do is call. If she
Mm.
call, your ass got a warrant. Whether you did it or not, you got a warrant. And that
dang,
shit fucked up.
Damn.
Mm.
Yeah,
that is.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
That,
had
So
a
that's
bit.
how I
this
I
is
done had
feel.
why
a
I
bit
say
still.
I call the police because
I done had
whoever
a.
call the police first is the safe one.
I done had a bitch steal from me and then put a fucking restraining order on me. I said, how you gonna put it?
What
All
she
right,
stole from
fuck
you,
it.
Red?
I ain't don't want to even talk about it because she shouldn't be alive. But I'm a God fearing man out here.
Yeah, her ass to be fair God too.
Man, shit.
She'll be next
See,
one.
the laws have made it real
Bro,
hard to discipline your significant other.
Absolutely, bro.
look.
Physically.
Problem solved.
Cause y'all get out
And
y'all
Physically.
body. Some of y'all need to get thumped upside the head. Y'all don't even understanding that.
just
No
from
Some of
I
y'all
don't
facts,
be
bro.
out
understand.
y'all body.
What would require a man to thump a woman upside the head as
If
opposed to just telling
Disrespect.
her get out?
disrespect.
Just telling
If
her
you
get out. Just be
if
done
she
with her.
hits you, then it's actually a bad. You actually enabling if you don't hit her back because she gonna run through life and think that shit's sweet. So basically, I don't think you should knock her out, but you should hit her hard enough to where she know, all right, that wasn't what I was supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
and you
Because
know
then
what
she
else,
gonna
Red
run around.
Pill?
What
You
up?
know what else though? I come from an era where that bitch word was the most
Yeah.
disrespectful shit you could do. I'm not from
Uh-huh.
this new generation. They play around with that word now, and it don't hold as much power like the word nigga. But I come from a generation. You call me a bitch, I'm gonna slap the fuck out your ass.
You want to know
That's a
what? You
fact.
don't want to. You want to know the word that get me every time?
Is it the
What's
P
that?
word?
No,
Oh no,
Because
that
baby,
cause I
that's
was
the
thinking
word.
that too, Brad. I was
no.
thinking that
Listen,
too, Brad.
in
It's
Philly,
boy.
that's the word.
If
Oh
a woman
boy.
call if a
Boy,
woman call me boy, oh,
Boy,
you
Oh
he
like
no
know
no
he
no.
boy,
I
from
in
the
don't
what
get that.
south.
what context?
Nah, yeah. You
In
because
what
you from the
context?
yeah,
He
you
from
from
the
the south
south.
because I
That
don't
boy
hear that.
word hit
that
different.
bullshit ain't gonna fly.
What in what context?
Ain't no context.
In general.
Boy, like
No,
what? I always say boy. I'd be like boy by boy please.
Nah, we
Boy,
don't.
So
stop.
Mm-mm.
that's
yeah,
yeah.
boy, that's what I'm
That's
saying. Boy
That, but
by
I think that's
but
country lingo. Because boy, that's not
yeah,
even like I don't even speak that word. Like
Yeah, like
not because
like
it's
yeah.
but
down
disrespectful,
wait,
but it's
okay,
just not
so
in our
wait,
lingo.
where I'm from, we say boy all the time.
I
Like
I
Star,
rather
me
I'd
and
rather be
Star from the
called a
same
nigga.
place. Me and Star from the same place, and we say
Yeah.
boy all the time, but it ain't never really in a
And I don't mean
derogatory
nothing. It
way.
just we just said.
Yeah, we just like
Yeah.
boy
But
right.
bye.
just like y'all say boy, ours is nigga. It's nigga please. Nigga stop. Like it's
Yeah, we
always
say
nigga.
boy and nigga, so that's why I'm
Yeah,
trying to
both
say
of
like,
them.
Nah.
right?
Boy don't really hit that hard until it come from a white person. If a white person
Yeah,
call me
Yeah,
boy,
that's
yeah,
true.
I'm gonna turn up on his ass. Fuck you talking
yeah.
about boy.
Yeah.
that's
Just
facts.
like a white boy calling me
Now the
nigga,
P
boy.
word, the P word done
The
made a nigga choke me out. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even
the P
expect.
word
I ain't
gets
even,
you hurt
boy, I
in
was
Philly.
face
Like
down in the
the body
closet.
part,
Yes. You call a nigga a
Yeah.
pussy here in Philly, baby,
Yeah,
he's ready to
you
run
know,
down on you,
and then
okay?
you add the P word ass nigga. Oh yeah,
Ass
Yeah.
nigga.
they gonna lose
That,
it.
that's
They
the
gonna
little
lose
Yeah,
that's
it.
the
yeah,
little
you
that
fence
If
gonna
a
right
do.
girl
there.
call me a puss ass nigga,
I
I'ma
don't.
laugh. That
Yeah,
shit
I don't
funny.
care
Yeah,
nothing
That's
about that.
funny.
Yeah,
I
that's
Just
don't
like just
funny.
know.
like
I'm cool
2K said, his girl got like if she put that emphasis on that B, you put that emphasis on that P.
P. Hey,
Yeah.
no, and then you hit it with that
Baby, that's gonna
smooth
be the
ass.
last letter you speak,
You
okay?
you
Because
you hit him with that smooth ass nigga at the end. You got the nigga. That nigga
yes,
gonna be so goddamn mad and gonna swing so fast, baby. You ain't even
you
gonna
gonna
remember
get
what
cool.
you
your
just
shit
said.
knocked out.
Why y'all
You're
so
gonna be on the
why y'all
ground.
so
Trust.
why y'all so good at this? What's going on?
Cause you can feel it.
Look,
You
yeah.
Right,
Look, you
because
see,
they do
look,
that shit on the
hey Mac
regular.
Mall,
That's
look, they
why.
nigga, they
No,
didn't practice.
That's one word. Like
This
bitch,
a
I've called niggas bitches
no,
before.
I
this a
But
definitely
Like
that
learned
what?
my
pussy word,
lesson.
you gotta be careful with
this
who
a
you
book
call a
club.
pussy.
I definitely
What
learned my
y'all talk
lesson.
about? What y'all
When you
talking
Talking
call,
about
about
what's
today?
the
calling
difference with
niggas out
calling
their
a dude?
name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like what
Yeah.
word? So like we were just saying how well 2K was saying
Calling
like the word boy is a no go for him, but
yeah,
Let
Okay.
Her Be Great was saying like that's what they say all the time. Boy bye, boy stop, boy please. And
right.
I was like, well, I think
Yeah.
it's just a lingo thing. Like y'all from the country, I'm from
Yeah.
Philly, so for us it's nigga. Like nigga go.
Yeah.
That's a regular word to us.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I was saying the pussy. If you call a nigga a pussy, different over here.
Who's
Yeah,
trying to
it's
break
right.
into
Different.
the
Yeah.
I know, and
suite?
I don't know if they shooting in the gun range or
No,
Huh?
what.
it's
What's
fire.
going
No, it's
on?
fireworks out here. They shooting
Oh,
fireworks.
Oh, sound like somebody trying to break into the suite. Hey, we could call
No,
the
they
folks
shooting
oh
if
no,
you
that's
need us
fireworks.
fireworks for
to.
sure.
Oh,
Hey Jay, don't wear no jewelry out there, boy. They gonna be on your ass.
No, I'm not, bro. No, I'm
Where you
not.
at? You
Yeah,
in
so I'm
Cancun?
trying to be as casual.
yeah, he in
Yeah, I'm
Cancun.
in Cancun.
Ah, nigga, that's the suburbs, nigga. Go to
He's
Tijuana.
talking about it's the
I don't know now.
suburbs.
I don't know. It's some reckless spots around here too.
Just
Some
be
reckless
careful.
spots.
Oh
Yeah,
damn, you
no, we
just set it
good,
off.
man.
Now these niggas doing that
Everybody
shit
on with
over
us.
here.
No, yeah. I mean, I think in general, I think I think people just gotta be careful how they talk to each other, like men and women. I don't think women should really be talking real reckless with guys. I think people got a little too comfortable talking reckless. I'm gonna say the female side got a little too comfortable talking reckless to guys because y'all don't really understand like how aggressive guys can be when they hear a lot of those words because they hear it from another guy, they ready to knock that dude head off, but they really try and hold back for y'all because y'all are women. We don't really want to hurt y'all or really retaliate.
But then
But
again, I
like I
think
said,
it's
I think
the
it's a
where you from. Because just like we said, boys some way, boy
you know
here and
what.
boy somewhere else don't mean the same thing. Like people can take stuff out of context depending on where you
But
from.
boy, I don't even
Yeah.
look at boy as
Yeah.
disrespectful. I'm gonna
See,
be honest,
right?
bro. This might
You just
sound
said
weird.
that.
Hold on. Even white guys, if they say boy, I'm gonna be honest. I don't even take that as disrespect. And let me
Hey,
tell
you
you
know,
why.
Imagine
Because
if they
I
saying
call my homeboys
otherwise.
boy all the time. Oh, go ahead, Nut. What you about to say?
No, I
But
said Beck was just saying the opposite. Like boys to him is hella disrespectful.
Yeah. Oh, I
let me
thought it
tell
was
you
No,
why.
no,
2K.
that's
Let
what
me
2K
I thought
said.
2K was
Oh, that
Yeah,
was 2K.
let
2K
was
me
Sorry,
saying
said that.
2K.
boys
Yeah,
My
yeah.
let me
disrespecting
bad.
tell
him.
you. Let me tell you why I don't get triggered by
Disrespectful.
hearing boy and stuff like that because I might call my homeboy boy like boy you tripping. I might call
Yeah.
older guys, man, boy, you tripping. And they say the same thing. They
Yeah,
Yeah,
call
but it
each
that's what
other
I'm
sounds
boy
saying.
all the
different coming
time.
from
It's a
coming
dynamic
from a white
depending on
motherfucker
where
though.
you from though. Like
But
when we
guess
Yeah,
what
talking in
white
though?
people
relation
This
can't
to
call me boy.
relationships, we're talking about
okay, I get what
in
you're saying,
reference
but
to relationships, like how women will
yeah,
say
but
certain disrespectful things to a man that like us coming from Savannah, then going to wherever they from. It's like we say boy bye to our niggas all the time, but it don't really mean anything disrespectful. But then 2K
yeah.
saying he don't want it and he don't want no female saying boy, calling him boy, because that's disrespectful. But I don't
Well,
feel like
I
it
must
should be immediately
I
taken as disrespect if you came from two different places.
Yeah,
Then that
this
definitely.
what I'm gonna
conversation
say.
needs to be had to be okay. Well, what you find disrespectful, and then
There you go.
This,
at
this
that
what I'm gonna
point, you need to
mhm.
let them know. Don't say that because I find this offensive, and I won't say this if you find that offensive.
Okay.
Communication.
Yeah, that's true because one time I went to California, right? And
Mm-hmm.
I was going in the store and I'm like, what up, blood? He he
Okay.
like blood. He like, I'm cuz. What you talking about, blood? Like we damn near finna get into it. Like in Chicago, blood mean like blood brother, like you my brother. If I say what's
Okay.
up,
Oh,
blood, that mean like you my brother. In
Yeah.
California, that mean a gang. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So he thought I was calling him saying I was a blood. But I'm like, what up, young blood? You know what I'm saying? And he like,
yeah.
nigga, I'm cuz.
I'm gonna
What you
say
mean,
that
blood?
context matter. Context
Yeah.
matters, And I'm gonna be honest. When it comes down to a woman's, I hate to keep going back to the woman's side. But when it comes up, because it's about dating. I'm a man. I'm dating a woman. When it comes down to the woman, saying certain phrases or lingo, it's not so much what the words are. It's really about the demeanor and how y'all carry yourself. I hate to say it. Sometimes we don't like hearing the slang because it just sounds very masculine sometimes, and it kind of turns us
The
off
slang
sometimes.
from women.
It's okay.
If
Yeah,
you
it's
sound
okay
ghetto.
sometimes because yeah, if you sound kind of ghetto, it's okay sometimes. Like in an area like me and you, Ash, we come from the same area. So if I talk to a female down there with you, I'm gonna be able to reciprocate the energy back with her. But over time, it's kind of like, this how you talk all the time. It might be a little like, damn, this all you
No,
know, this all
But
you
but Jay,
if
but
you met
Jay,
her
Jay,
and you know how she talked, you know how she spoke, why would it be ill eventually if you met her on that? If you met her while she
no,
was already talking like
come
that?
on, man. No,
Because
it's
you
Well,
called
already
growth.
know.
a dude
No,
appreciate
we
different
got
parts. He
we gotta grow, and we gotta stop tolerating women acting like they just we supposed to balance this out. Oh, well, you call me a pussy, but you said it like this. You call me a bitch, but you said it like this. Fuck all that. Just talk to a man like a man. Talk to a man like he a threat. You don't play with lions. You don't play with tigers. You don't play with bears, but you play
But
with
why would I
niggas.
talk to a
I
man
feel
who
like
I'm
a
well,
immediately
threat.
threatened
let
by?
me
Make
let
me
me ju-
But
scared.
I'm
What
saying, but
happened?
I'm
Why would
saying
I
like you,
talk to a man?
but
No, red. Why would I talk to a man I'm immediately threatened by? That don't
but
make sense.
They don't.
you
I,
no
I,
no no.
I don't even
It
like you
makes
like
sense.
that for you.
Right.
It makes sense because we sitting here having this discussion about well, it depend on how you say this word to me. You
But
shouldn't even that shouldn't even be in your mind.
that comes with time. That's why I said that conversation needs to be had.
Ain't
If a
ain't
woman,
with time.
yes, it is. If a woman talking to you and y'all are from two different places and y'all speak two different lingos, that is a conversation that need to be had. The first time she say something to you that you feel uncomfortable with, you can check her and be like, hey, I don't really too much rock with what you just called me. Can we not let this happen again?
I
And
ain't no. You're
a
not finna
female
tell
who
me
really want to rock
no,
with you,
no,
she'll be
no.
understanding.
No, that fuck
How
off.
she supposed
It
to know that?
is.
I'm not finna police how you talk. If you don't know
It's
how to be
not
a woman in
policing.
your natural, yes, it is. Because if you walking around talking about bro, nigga, pussy, bitch, all this, I
Bruh,
don't fuck
like
with you no way. But
when
see,
you
but this is the problem. It's not y'all fault though, because men are accepting this bullshit.
but
We are
this
accepting
is
this
what I'm
stupid
trying to get you
shit.
to understand. It's not a woman that's not respecting you just because of how she grew up talking. It's men in her area who she has been talking to that has not seen that as an issue. So she's not going to know if she's talking to another man, a different man from a different place, that she can't use the same lingo because he will find it offensive unless he tells her, hey, I find that offensive. You can't have a woman that's normally just is used to her lingo and the way she's speaking, talking to you, and then you snap like, hey, don't call me that. And she like, well, whoa, like, what did I call you? It's going to cause her to have to think about it.
Okay, that's cool, but you still wrong.
How
it don't matter because you grew up wrong.
Listen,
You grew up
and you
wrong.
tell her your do's and your don'ts. When you met her, you tell her your do's and don'ts. If you ain't never told her your do's and don'ts,
look,
you can't get
I don't
mad.
do.
If she start
Look,
talking regular.
it's a universal language out here.
She talk regular.
It's
That's
called
why
body
she's
language.
saying that.
It's not a universal.
Nah,
one at a time.
yes,
One
it
at a
is.
time. One at a time. Y'all talking over
It's
each
a
other.
universal. Nah, fuck all that.
It's not a universal language when you have different people from different areas. That's like you going somewhere different, and then you expecting somebody to accept the way you talk. Because Reg, you talk aggressive too. You talk aggressive real easy, like it just flow from you, like that's a daily thing. So you're not gonna sit here and tell a female if she says, "Hey, I'm offended by what you said." What are you gonna say to her? What would be your response to her? Because I've heard you say some offensive things, but I know just by being on the panels with you, we just like, oh, that's red. That's red pill.
What did I say? Well, hold on.
I'm just saying in reference to some of the ways or some of the things that you have said, even though I know that's just the way you talk. Another female could be on here and be like, hey man, that man kind of offensive. But you ain't taking it like that.
But guess what though? Hold on, let me say something. Does that mean you have to emulate? Does that mean you have to emulate what he does because he does it?
No, that's not what I'm saying. Red is saying there should be a universal language, so women should already have a tone of their voice or whatever that's gonna feel like we should be threatened by him. So we should watch what we say out of our mouth automatically.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying y'all should be naturally feminine universally. I've heard New York women talk aggressive. I heard Midwest women talk aggressive. I heard LA women talk aggressive. I heard down South women talk aggressive. I've heard New York women talk feminine. I've heard West Coast women talk feminine. The point is y'all are naturally aggressive now, and it's a problem because now we negotiating saying, oh, okay, well, you know what? That's how she came up. Bump that. That is not a good, bro. We are enabling bad behavior. Women are supposed to be women. Not bro, pussy bitch. Y'all not even supposed to be talking like that. 50 years ago, your father and them would have knocked you down. Now we saying, but that's just how they talk.
Well, I think it's been the influx of feminism that women now want to act like guys. I mean, it is what it is. I think women now want to be more like guys, so they emulate what we do, and they talk like we talk a lot of the times. They're at the cookouts, they're at the barbecues. They grilling, they drinking with us and shit like that. They smoking with us. So I think, the culture get meshed between men and women, and then that feminine masculine side gets meshed together. I think that's part of the problem,
But Jay, if you call me a pussy, women. If you call me a pussy and I still on you, are you a victim?
Say that again.
If you call me a pussy and I still on you, are you a victim?
No, I definitely started
it. But she is. That's the difference.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this, Jay. As the only boy with 4 sisters, there's certain things I ain't gonna tolerate. Like I'm not gonna call a woman out her name or hit her, something like that. But let that woman not look that good, and she come out and say something crazy like that. I'm gonna say, shut your Florida Evans looking ass up. And that's it. You ain't gonna be in my life. Why you think I look young? And I'll be 59 because I'm not gonna tolerate that.
Facts.
I got my peace.
I get it.
If you see me face to face, you ain't gonna see not one shaving bump on me because I believe in my peace. I'm not gonna go
women don't just come at you aggressive. That's what I'm trying to say. Like women, that's why it's based on perception and it's on location. Because just like me and Jay could be having a conversation, I could be talking to Jay. And we could be talking about something like the panel or whatever. And I could be like, man, nigga, shut your big head ass up. Like, that's just a dynamic we have created. It's not disrespect. It's just a normal conversation, a banter. But I know that it's cool with him because that's how we talk. I'm not finna go to Red Pill and then be like, man, shut your big head ass up. Because I don't have that dynamic of conversation with him. So respectfully, I'm going to talk to Red Pill and then figure out how his joking mood is before I feel like I could say the same thing to him that I say to Jay.
Well, Well, we
but the
also
fact
got
you
to
gotta
take into
switch it
account
is
too
crazy.
that me and you, our relationship opposed to an actual dating relationship is gonna be a whole lot different. We talking about the lines of two people that's messing with each other on a sexual level, opposed to just being friends or business partners together. So that's gonna change drastically. So when you talk about people on a relationship level, when you have that type of banter going on, sometimes don't get me wrong, you do have people that mesh together from the culture on how they speak and talk and how they joke. Because like me and my wife, we grew up like I understand my wife because I grew up in a certain time period where my wife was kind of a tomboy. Like I said, in my 20s, the things I was attracted to was a whole lot different than what I'm attracted to now. But that don't mean I'm gonna write my woman off. I just know that I have to grow with her a certain type of way to understand who she is, and she still gonna respect me. But I know my wife can get down when it comes down to being funny and being herself. But like I said, I chose who I chose, and that's who I'm a ride through time with. I don't plan on leaving my wife just because she might know how to throw a joke here and there or know how to turn up a little bit. So I think it's just it's so many levels to it, man. It's really deep, but I think ultimately dudes really just don't want to get disrespected, by
Right, but
their
that
chick.
came with time, right? That came with learning your woman. That came with time. Like I think Red Pill
Yeah.
was saying, like off rip, women need to be automatically feminine to know how to speak to a man and not be
No, they
disrespectful.
should.
Just because,
No, they
but
should.
I'm saying, just because women grew up talking a certain way, the way we grew up talking in Savannah, women, we automatically talk rough growing up in Savannah. I
But
talk
it's not
this,
good
I
though.
talk, but that's not
Right.
saying
It's
that's
not good
bad.
though.
That's just the way we grew up.
No,
Nobody
let
said
me
it
tell
was
you.
bad. You
My
said
my
it
my
was
Let me
pop
bad.
explain
my
this.
pop my
No,
pop
hold
so
on.
dope.
Red
My
pill.
Wait.
Red pill. Let me say something. When I grew up as a kid, like I said, the things I was attracted to, I'm not attracted to them now. You see,
Mm-hmm.
I was raised as a kid that you just don't know yourself when you're young, man. You're a young man, you attracted to a lot of the bullshit sometimes. And then
Mm-hmm.
that's why a lot of guys get in certain situations and then later on they start regretting them.
But you
So
know
that's what
what,
I'm trying to say. Just because you're
Mm-hmm.
in that culture don't mean that that's the right way you're supposed to carry yourself.
Right,
but
but
you,
Go ahead, Mark.
that is a learning process. That is not
But
something
it could be
someone should automatically
it
know.
can
I'm
be
not saying it can't be taught. I'm not saying it can't be changed or altered. What I'm saying is
yeah.
you can't expect a woman to go from one dynamic to another dynamic in a split second. Change don't happen overnight for nobody. Like that is a learned behavior from growing up in the hood, growing up in the west side of Savannah. I grew up around
Hmm.
nothing but hood niggas. That's just all what it was. I grew up around strong-minded women. That's just what it was. So as the woman that I
Okay.
am now, I don't know what I said is wrong to a grown-ass man until he lets me know, hey, I find that offensive. If I like this man and I
That's
respect this man, I'm gonna be like, you know what? Okay, nobody ever told me that was offensive because the people I grew up around, they never found offense in it. So if I like
that's
you and I feel like you're teaching me something other than what I grew up around and I can respect it, I'll go ahead and try and change that. Will it change overnight? I can't promise you that. Am I willing to change? Absolutely, because I like you. And I don't think you're telling me anything wrong. All I'm saying is that is a process. You can't just go up to a man, have him tell you, I don't like you talk to me like that. Because the way you say it is the way I'm going to take it. If you tell it to me
mm,
aggressively, I'm going to take it as you being aggressive to me, which is going to cause me to be
yeah.
aggressive back. But if you
And
tell it to me in a teaching way, there's a difference as a
mm-hmm.
woman that'll bring out a soft side and be like, you know what? I
I'm gonna say
apologize.
this.
I don't.
I'm gonna
I,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I'm gonna say this.
Go
I'm
ahead,
gonna
Mark,
say
and I'm gonna
this, Jay.
say something.
I'm gonna say this, Jay. There's something that Maul said 2 weeks ago that when I thought about it, I kind of agree with him. That some women have selective submissiveness. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, a woman, she really gotta feel you. You know what I'm saying? If she really likes you, that's why I be telling guys all the time, don't get good sex confused with respect. This means just because no matter what she's doing to you in the bed, that doesn't mean she respects you. You rather have the respect than the sex. Because if you got the respect, she respects the boundaries. You know what I'm saying? And if she really cares about you and she really likes you, she's gonna her femininity is gonna come out really
Uh,
good. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree with you. I'm gonna
And
say
then
this. Let me
she'll
say this real
receive
quick. Let me
whatever
say
you're
this.
trying to say to her. She's not gonna
Let
sit
me
here
say
and
this.
just get back at you real nasty. She's gonna say, you know, I
Okay.
appreciate you trying to show me where there are errors in my ways, and I want to correct that
Okay.
because you didn't come at me disrespectfully. And so that's
I'm gonna
where you
say.
get your submissiveness from in that woman.
Okay. Let me say this. Okay, so I'm an advocate for people getting whatever they want. See, the problem is you got a lot of hypocrisy out there. People say that they want a guy, but then a lot of people say no, they really don't want guys. But this is for the women who actually want a guy, whether it be a husband or a long-term situationship. It would be in your best interest for you to possibly change your mindset when it comes down to how you talk and reciprocate with guys. I'm just gonna be honest. I know you probably feel like you don't need to respect all guys, but majority of guys out here could F you up in a heartbeat. And I don't think they should, but I think you still need to have respect when it
By
comes down
what?
to
What you
men
mean when you
on a
say F you
biology
up in a
standpoint.
heartbeat? F you up in a
Men
heartbeat
men
in
are
what
the
way?
men are the stronger sex, just being honest. So it still has to be a respect factor when it comes down to dealing with guys. Now I know you don't have to respect each and every one of them because they're not fucking you, they're not probably taking care of you or providing for you. But when it goes back down to, see, that's why here's the thing about it with men. See, we kind of automatically understand how hierarchy come with men. We understand how quick violence can happen. So I'm gonna be honest, when I come into a room and I see guys in there, whether I look at them as high value or not, I'm gonna still give them a form of respect because shit can go left really fast. You see, I'm out here in Mexico. Shit can go left real quick. So it has to be a certain presence that got to already be established when it comes down and when you just walking around certain dudes. You know, I would say majority. So I think the same for y'all, but y'all never gonna really feel that because y'all not gonna really you never gonna get the real retaliation from a guy probably because the guy's gonna treat you like, oh, that's just a woman. But when it comes down to getting taken care of seriously on a relationship level, that's where you're gonna get played with, or you're not getting taken seriously. And I'm saying this only to say for the ones who really want a serious relationship, I think you should probably take this warning to say, hey, maybe I possibly need to change if I want a certain type of guy. If you know the type of guy you want, and if he act exactly how you act, keep doing it if it works. But if you know you want something different, you want to be in a different type of category, I would probably suggest you to acquiesce to what those guys possibly like and appreciate. And just being kind
So
or
you
just
don't
being a
think
sweet
you don't
person, that's
think
not gonna
guys should
hurt.
acquiesce to what a woman wants? Because there are some really
They already
aggressive
do.
guys. There are some no, there are some really aggressive guys that
Don't
I
deal
have
with.
come into contact with,
But
and
Don't deal with them.
they're just
Don't deal with them.
but great. You know the difference between me acquiescing to you and you acquiescing to me. The fact that you actually was and you looked at me with some type of I'm gonna entertain him. I already did the work. Cause you don't look at everybody like that. A lot of women don't look at men and be like, "I'll give him a shot." Cause y'all turning them down 9 times out of 10. So if you got one dude, you see something that be like, "All right, yeah, you know what I'm saying." So he don't need to acquiesce to you. You got to acquiesce to him. That's a whole nother
If he's
ballgame.
somebody you deem if he's somebody that you deem as a valuable candidate, you probably would want to more acquiesce to him than him trying to
Yeah,
go. Because if he conform to you, you're going to grow not to like him
yeah, you
because
ain't
he's
gonna
going to be
like
doing the
it.
things. He's going to be doing the things to appease you and make you feel happy and special all the time, and he's going to be losing. He's going to be losing.
oops.
It's a little bit different because the dude gonna take care of you already from the jump. You really don't have to do much. He's already gonna kind of start giving you the things that you
Yeah,
need to survive. So
type.
yeah, it's really not asking for much.
Yeah,
So
that's
any more
all it
any
is.
more
Hey,
thoughts on
hey,
that, man? Because we about to get ready to head out soon. So
yeah.
I'm
Hey
about to get
Jay,
ready to
hey
close this
man,
out.
hey, I'm sorry,
Mhm.
I'm gonna cut out early because I'm at this show thing. I'm doing this thing. But love
Yeah,
you, Brody.
for sure.
Have a great trip. Hit me if you need me.
Thank you.
Shout out to
Yes,
Magmar,
sir.
great. Brad, Star, nice to meet you. Hey, tap in Red Pill Crip on all platforms,
For
shooting skits and
sure.
shit.
For
I'm
sure.
out here hosting the show tonight, so love y'all, man. Y'all have a great
Oh,
stream and
so good
take
You
luck
care.
too,
with
big
your
dog.
hosting.
Take it easy, bro.
All right,
Okay.
appreciate it,
All
Good.
bro. Love.
right.
Yes,
Bye,
sir.
Red.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, I guess y'all go ahead and start shutting stuff out. This is gonna be definitely a short one since I'm in Mexico.
All
Um,
right. Star, you can start with your shout out yourself for the panel, for the YouTube.
I think she shouted herself out enough when she did
Static.
that
All
escapade.
I hear is static.
You say you aesthetic?
Yeah, that's it. But it's Truly Star with 2 R. You can find me on Facebook. It's Truly Star. I promise you're gonna enjoy it.
All right, you gotta come back on the panel star now. You gotta. I'm gonna hit you
I
up,
am. You
Saturday.
just gotta send it to
And
my phone.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely
you
send it to your
definitely
phone.
cannot show any cheeks like you did earlier. We did not ask for that.
I
We asked
tried
for
to
a spin
save
around.
y'all. I tried
It
to
is what
save
it
y'all.
is. But yeah, no, we definitely try and keep it PG. I'm just gonna reiterate that again. But I appreciate you coming on the panel though.
Most
You feel me?
definitely.
And I
Star is
I'm
appreciate
gonna
the
funny
come
as
back.
conversation.
hell.
I'm gonna come back.
Star
Just make
fun.
sure I get down. Put me
I got
Hey, don't
you.
forget.
I
Y'all be
got
easy
you.
now.
All right.
All right, Star.
All right, Miss
Appreciate it.
Star.
All right, man.
All
Well,
All
right.
right.
it's your boy Mac Mall, man. Not the Shop Podcast on all platforms. Y'all check out my YouTube channel. I'm always on here with JB, so I'm a familiar face. I
Yes,
have my
sir.
panels on Mondays at 7:30 Eastern time. Jay always come through and show love. I appreciate y'all for having me tonight, man. It's always a treat when real players meet.
Mac,
Yes,
I'm gonna
sir.
have
The
to hop on
Mac.
one of your panels for real. Everybody hopping on your panel. I'm
Oh
gonna have to
yeah.
hop on your panel.
Yeah,
Come
come
Monday
through.
night. Come Monday.
You gonna be on it?
It's his panel.
No, I said you, nigga.
Who, me?
Yeah, Jay
Yes.
come every week.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there.
Oh, okay, because
Hey,
I like to talk
y'all
shit
see
with
I gotta
him.
have my little you see I gotta have my child with me. See
Boy,
she gonna
shut the fuck.
hold my pants pocket.
Shut
Mhm.
You
the
gonna
fuck
be there,
up.
Jay?
Shut the fuck
You gonna be
up.
there? All right,
I'll
I'm
be on it
coming.
without you. I'll be on it without you, nigga. Whatever.
Nah, I
Yeah,
got you.
But all right,
We'll walk
Mac.
in together.
for
All
sure.
right,
All right,
Mac.
y'all.
All right, Matt.
Yeah.
And then just Brad.
The one and only.
The
Y'all know
one
me
and
always
only Miss
always getting ready to go
Brad.
outside. Always gotta
Yes,
pop out,
ma'am.
get dressed, and pop back in. But yeah, y'all can follow me on Instagram at just_Brett, 2 underscores, or my own personal podcast. If you know, you know, the podcast
Miss
on
Jody.
Instagram. If you know, you know, with Brett on YouTube. Because if you don't know, then
Brad,
you
I
finna
gotta
you finna find out.
I wanna do a little podcast with you, girl. When you
Well,
doing
come on,
another
baby, because you know we're gonna have to do it on here.
when you doing another one?
Actually, I might be recording Sunday. One of my producers is on a freaking cruise.
Yeah.
Oh,
Heading her way. But yeah,
dang.
I gotta check him out, the producer, see if he still wanna
Tomorrow I'm gonna be
Okay.
whitewater rafting, so
For
I
sure.
won't be able to do tomorrow.
Yeah,
But
Brad.
whitewater rafting.
yes, bro, we going on a little raft. You know, Texas got a few little things Savannah ain't got, so I gotta explore my
Baby, I ain't doing that.
horizons, girl. But
I ain't going
Nah,
back.
we
anytime the
definitely
next one you do, I'm gonna definitely hit you up. Definitely talk about
Yeah,
it because I do
I'm
want to
about
hop
to
on
get a
it.
little hip with this StreamYard stuff, so we can do
Mm-hmm.
pods
yeah.
since we are in other states. Granted, your girl will travel.
Okay.
But yeah, I want to at least start with this because JB and
Yeah.
Ash, I definitely shouted y'all out on my episode last week. Because I had to let
For
the people know
Oh.
that
sure.
I be on the panel. Come
Oh yeah,
follow,
Oh.
nah,
come
I'll rock with you,
watch. Yeah,
Brad.
yeah,
I'll rock
we
with you.
have to. We have
Brett
to.
is a
Like I
Yeah,
said,
dedicated. Brett is
facts.
a family member now.
this is
We gotta stick
see.
together in this. For real, we gotta stick together, man.
I be low
All
key
right,
tight when I
Brett.
can't make it. I be like, yo, really?
Now we
But
missed
my
you
Della
last
was doing
weekend
early
for
today,
real.
so I was able to make
Right.
Yeah.
it.
Nah,
Okay,
thank you
Brett.
for
We
coming, Brad, for
definitely hit you
sure.
up for
Y'all are welcome.
Saturday.
JB, enjoy and be safe.
Yes,
Because
ma'am.
they're a little crazy out there.
No, for
You ain't
real.
never lie. Hey, head on a
Oh, I know.
swivel. Swivel.
Constantly.
Hey,
Bye.
for
For
real.
real. All right,
All
Brad.
right, Brett.
All right, so we got the let her be great. No, just hey man, I
All
appreciate
right, y'all.
everybody for rocking with us and popping in. Oh,
Follow me on everything underscore. Let her be great. Instagram, YouTube,
yep,
Facebook,
yep,
TikTok. I
yep.
do post content. Try on content. Just follow me, and I also be on here helping Big Head J. So
Oh
we
no, you
always
struggled
rocking with each
today.
other.
Nah,
No,
nah, you
I did
struggled
not. No,
today.
I did not.
You
No, I did
struggled.
not. No, I
You
did
know who
not.
saved you.
No, I did not. And I always
You
rock with my girl. So if she had to come through in the cut and
yeah.
save me, I always
She
rock with her
came through
forever to
and
the end.
saved you. She probably about to
Because
save you now. You know
because
how to end
first,
it?
yes,
Hold
I
on,
do
you know how
know
to
how
end the
to end
live?
it. Yes, I do
Cause
know
she
how to
gonna
end
probably
it.
save you again. Man, y'all,
Tell my girl in the live. Let me see what she do.
we got Alfred, aka Jarvis, aka goddamn um Al Pfeiffer. What's the motherfucker from Power Rangers?
Popeye. No,
Holding this
you gotta say
no, the little
Popeye.
robot. Bruh, holding the stream down
Oh,
from afar.
no.
Dang, what was
What's
it
his
called? The little
name?
robot. Her name
Yeah, I
was
can't think of his name.
I can't think of the
I
name.
can't
But
think of his name
anyway,
either.
Wifey back in Georgia holding the stream down on her end since I'm in Mexico. It's certain things I can't do out here because
West
I don't have a
Side.
lot of signal. So and let her be great. She's still kind of like a child, man. She don't really have a lot of the essence to handle the stream on her own. So we still getting her equipped. And just trying to just speed her up. You feel me? You know how you had that one kid that just don't listen in class, and
I
that
did listen. You know, you have
she
the
still get
teacher.
credit.
You
She
know,
still get credit for the work,
you
but she
because
really
I
do
knew what
work.
I was supposed to do, but the teacher did not leave the full direction. He wrote some
Oh
stuff on the
man.
board to do, but he didn't specify how it's supposed to be done. You know,
Sure. That's what
so
we're gonna
in the
call
end,
it.
he don't
We're
want to
gonna
lose
call
his
it that.
job, so he gonna blame it on me. I'll take that. I'll
That's what we're
take
gonna
the
call
L.
it. We're gonna call it
I'll
that.
take
But
the
we
L.
appreciate we appreciate everybody that came in here, man. I
No,
appreciate Let It
most
Be Great.
definitely. Most
And
definitely.
yeah,
Take a
man.
shot for
And
me while
until
you're out there.
I will. And until next time, y'all. Peace. You know how to end it now. You still ain't ended.
Bro,